Hey everyone, it's Simplicity and welcome back to a new video. Today we have mission number 3 of Minami Lane, the perfect street. So every cozy neighborhood needs cats. So this is my first video back in over a week. I've been kind of sick, so if my voice sounds a little bit different, I apologize. It's still, trying to come back. But it looks like the street is terrible and needs a serious makeover. Start by recycling useless buildings. Maybe some cats will come. Okay, so we have to try to get 4 cats a day. We've unlocked a service center. So, and we've unlocked cats, which honestly, I think it's kind of cool that you have like an objective to pet cats. But okay, so it looks like we have a lot of the same store. I'm gonna go ahead and hire the recycling company here. And we're going to go ahead and I don't know what I'm going to do. I think we're going to go ahead and just like try and recycle these maybe. But I'm trying to decide if I want to keep like 1 or 2 of them. Um, we could also upgrade some of them. But okay, so we have these little like recycling things here. We get money back. So that's kind of cool. I like that. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting them to all like move up as you went. That confused me a little. Alright, so I should have probably left one of those, but instead I have changed it. And we have a corn dog in here. Let's go ahead and add, I don't know, let's just test out some things. I feel like a cafe latte should be good. I don't know, if it was me, I'd be happy with that. So we can't add any buildings in, which is totally fine. I do want to get the shop survey though, but we haven't unlocked that yet. So that kind of sucks, but we'll get there eventually. We could also get 3 villagers or a beauty. And I'm kind of contemplating the beauty just because it helps with the cat, so let's go with that. Wait, when beautifying your street, remember, the more villagers you have, the more beauty you need. Make sure to increase beauty when more villagers move in. Okay. Well, we found the tanuki for the day, and we're already having a cat. Look at the little baby and little meows that it makes too. So we can save thoughts, which we are probably going to do. Um, but I'm not gonna like stress over anything right now. We are just going to enjoy this mission a little bit and see if we can build up the town. But there is a achievement of like an achievement for this game about how many cats you pet, and it might also be the optional objective for this level. So the fact that there is, like rewards for petting a certain amount of cats brings me joy. So it says to pet 20 cats before we're done. We've only pet 1, so we do have a while, and it doesn't look like the recipe was all too good for the convenience store, but that's okay. We can work with it. Let's go ahead. Okay, so they're happy they have corn dogs. Okay, so I'm just gonna lower the prices. I think we're gonna keep the cafe latte and add in some instant noodles, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Because, like, the prices feel low, but we're just gonna keep it with the way that it is. Um, I don't know if I can afford to build anything right now. I can do an elder mansion or another convenience store or a house. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and upgrade this house instead, maybe. I feel like that makes more sense. And then I feel like I'm not gonna have money for anything, so why I'm looking, I don't know. But I do kind of want to like play with this a little bit and see. So we do have to get the little tanuki here, which we have done. And we're just going to pay attention to thoughts. It looks like corn dog is still good. I missed that one because I went into the house. We have a cat. Happy that they have the cafe latte. So that is a good sign. Bye-bye, little kitty. But I'm just going to kind of let everybody do their thing. This one's talking about instant noodles, so maybe we've mastered it for the youth. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Alright. Well, that's not too bad. We didn't get a whole lot of cats today. But not terrible. We do need to build a forest for this. Okay, so the price is good. 7 out of 10. So we like the price for both. We just don't have the perfect recipe yet. Totally fine. Um, what do I want to test? I don't know. Let's remove the corn dog. And we're gonna test, mm, I feel like maybe a soda makes more sense. So we'll try that. Because I don't think the youth like the corn dog. And I can't remember exactly how much the florist was, but I'm just gonna move on. We're gonna click here, get the tanuki for the day. And then let everyone go ahead and do their thing. I want to pay attention to thoughts. That one's talking about the soda. Okay. So we are just going to pay attention for the cats and trash. Let everybody just kind of live their lives here. And hope for the best. We have a little cat over here, so let's go ahead and pet that. But the little cats are very cute. Okay. I'm hoping that I've maybe perfected it this time around, maybe. No, right. Let's see. Okay, so we have perfected it for the youth, but it went down for the elders by the looks of it, which is totally fine. We can fix that by making another one. But let's go ahead and see. So we can't afford the florist yet, but I could go ahead and do another convenience store here, which I don't know if that makes a whole lot of sense to have two side by side, but maybe let's go ahead and we'll do the beauty, I think, just because that helps with the cats. So we'll test that out and see how this goes. Um, alright, let everybody just do some shopping. I just kind of need to pay attention to the elders right now and what they think. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Okay. Um, this was a fairly, like, simple day. Not a whole lot was going on, which is totally fine. So we have 1 out of 4 cats per day. Okay, so let's go ahead and head into the next day here. Um, I think I want to go ahead and just start the day. I want to save up some money, I think. So that is what we are going to go ahead and do. And I am realizing while doing this voiceover that I am not in as good of like health shape as I thought I was. I am still fighting off this cold because talking is irritating my vocal cords that I feel like I need to cough all the time, which is not fun in the slightest. So I apologize for this video, but we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next day. And I think we're gonna go ahead and add a building in maybe. Onsen would be good. That would help us out with beauty. We don't have enough for the florist yet. So I might actually save up. I think I'm gonna do the onsen. I think that's going to be my smarter idea right now because we need more people for the florist and we haven't gotten there yet. So I think we're gonna go ahead and make the little street a little bit more beautiful and see if we can start to maybe collect some cats. I think might be a good idea. So we'll see how that goes. We've already got a cat, so that looks like a good sign to me. Um, okay, so we're just gonna sit here, we're gonna pet these cute little cats. We're just going to try and pay attention to what everybody wants kind of thing and picking up the trash. We also found the tanuki sitting on the roof, which I don't know how it took me 3 missions to realize that the tanuki is not always going to be on the street, but apparently that's a thing. And there's another little kitty, so we'll just go ahead and pet them. But I feel like we're doing okay. We've had a pretty decent amount of cats today, so I'm not mad about that. We just have to keep the beauty up. But I also kind of feel bad that there's only one elder in the neighborhood. Okay, so that was 3 cats. That's not bad. 3 cats today is not bad at all. So let's go ahead and move on to the next day. And, I don't think I want to adjust anything there. We could go ahead and upgrade the beauty, but I don't feel like we need to do that right now. So I think we're just going to start the day. Try to save up some money to try and get the florist, I think is going to be the smartest option here. And pet these cats. I don't know. I feel like we might actually be able to do the optional objective of how many cats to pet by the end. I think we might be able to do it. So everybody's just kind of happy and excited to see each other. It's kind of nice that I don't have to pay attention to most people and what they're thinking, considering we only have one elder. And that's kind of why I haven't gone ahead and bought a second convenience store yet, because one elder is not going to make like the biggest difference in the money that we make. But okay, so I think the day is about to come to an end. So we can go ahead and see. So, alright, not terrible. We made $65 from the convenience store. Everything else has pretty much stayed the same because I didn't make any changes yesterday. And, so we've pet 11 out of 20 cats. So I do think it's going to be possible. We still have to build the florist, which I don't believe we can do yet. I don't think we have enough people. Um, let's go ahead and do an elder mansion, maybe. No, we'll do a modern house. Just because I already have the convenience store set up for the youth, that I think a modern house is going to help us out a little bit more. So let's just go with something like this. And then we can get a little bit more money out of them that way since we've already perfected it for them. Okay. We found the Tanuki of the day, so that's good. And we're just going to watch for trash and cats and see, what we kind of get up to. But I'm hoping for the best. I don't know, we'll see. There's a cat. Alright. But yeah, I'm going to have to up the beauty. We're probably not going to have as many cats today because we have more people than beauty, which is totally fine. I don't mind. I also would like to try and do this within the 6, which means that the next building I'm going to have to, like, the next building I add has to be the florist, because that is the only option we have left. So, other than that, we're just going to have to work with upgrades, which is totally fine by me. I don't mind that at all. But I do think maybe I made the right decision with only one convenience store based off of, the population that we have right now and only being able to have 6. I think we're doing okay. But yeah, I do need to build a florist, and that is going to be the very last building we get because it has to be done in 6 buildings or less. So the florist is the only one we can add in. Satisfaction dropped quite a bit, but I'm going to say that's because we had more people, less beauty. But we did make $93 today from the convenience stores, so not too bad, I don't think. Um, I don't think I have enough money for the florist yet. I think it's 400. But I have enough people for it now, so we've at least had the chance to unlock it. Okay, so yeah, I don't have the oh. We're missing the satisfaction like for it. We're 3% off of that. So I think we're gonna go ahead and beautify the house, which is going to take some of our money. But that way, I think that should help our satisfaction because we have the same beauty as the amount of people. So I think that should help. But now we just have to hope that we get enough money again to be able to afford the florist. I would like to be able to do that today. Is it going to be possible? Probably not, but we can try. I also recently found out that the mouse turns blue on things that you can click on, which I think is kind of cool. There's another little cat. Okay, this petting 20 cats thing should be pretty easy. I feel like we have to be very close to that. If we don't already have the optional one, I kind of lost track. There's another cat. But yeah, I kind of lost track on that. So we'll see how that goes. But I think we should be good to build the florist today as long as we get a little bit more money. We have the satisfaction, we're not going to get the money. So I'm going to probably have to run a day, which is totally fine. As long as we keep the satisfaction up, I'm happy. So we have 3 out of 4 cats per day. We've pet 16 out of 20. So we should get the optional one pretty quickly, I think. So, we're just gonna go ahead and start the day. I'm gonna click on the little tanuki over here. We are going to hope that we get some money and pet the cats that show up and pick up the trash and, do everything that we can do here. But I don't know. We're just gonna hope that we get the amount of money. I feel like it should be pretty simple to get 400. I was about to call it simoleons. It's how you know I play Sims too often. But, like, I think we should be able to get there. I would hope at least. Because if we can't make $44, then it'd be kind of sad. Okay, so that was a pretty good chunk of money there. Um, alright. I think we should be able to do this. I feel like, there we go. Okay, so we've unlocked the amount of money. Satisfaction's good. We are getting some cats still, so the street, is looking decent. And I think we only have maybe like one more cat to pet for the optional. But I don't think we've had 4 cats in a day. No, not yet. I didn't think so. But that is totally fine by me. So we're going to hop in here and we're going to put down the florist. It is officially time to put down the very last building. And we're just going to go ahead and build that. This is honestly very cute. I like the art style of this. I kind of like the yellow. Maybe we'll go like the yellow and orange color. I don't know. I kind of like the rounded roof. I feel like it's a little bit different. So maybe we'll go with that. And for the name, I'm gonna go with pedal pusher. I don't know. I can't really think of anything else off the top of my head. And I kind of want to leave this the way it is, but I might add in some extra roses and tulips. I think we're just gonna leave it like that. And we will go ahead and just, actually we'll remove one of the roses. But we will go ahead and start the day, I think. I think that should be pretty good. And the beauty is now higher than the amount of people, which should help us out for cats. I'm going to save the thoughts of the florist just because then I can adjust. But I don't know if we're going to need to. It kind of depends on how many cats show up today. So there's 2. So depending on the amount of cats, we may have completed this mission without me actually having to pay attention. That's 3. So we need 1 more cat. And with that, we've completed the mission. So let's just pay attention. There we are. Okay, so this is the last day. We're not going to have a perfect flower shop, which honestly, that doesn't bother me all too much. I don't mind. That was actually kind of fun. I feel like this was a little bit of a shorter mission, which I probably could have done a lot faster if I'd saved up my money efficiently. But I kind of like, exploring and taking my time at games like this. But I think that's the end of this mission. So I am going to continue on and play the next one. I do want to make content out of the last 2. But with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up right here. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, you can hit the like button down below. If you want to see some more videos from me, you can go ahead and subscribe. I post videos typically 3 to 4 times a week. We're a little bit off right now just because I have been a little bit sick. But other than that, I think that's about it. And I will see you all in my very next video. Bye, lovelies!